Hello everybody, welcome back to a special extra bonus early episode of the Colonelcast. It's not even a Sunday, and yet the content's still here. I am the Purple Colonel, and with me is, you know him, you love him, everyone's saying his famous catchphrase, I am Florian.
Yeah, that is what I always say. Just gotta get that name recognition out there, you know.
You got it.
Can't wait to discuss this great movie with my friends. Oh boy.
Oh boy. And also, here is Flint and Hartsy.
Hartsy Jockey.
Well, I'm glad we got the Hartsy Jockey because we do also have Erich Jockey.
Yeah, that's right. Freaking tots.
Freaking tots.
I hope everybody here is a huge fan of Napoleon Dynamite because
I've never seen
that's
it.
what the Minecraft movie is all about.
I haven't seen it either.
And only Jared Hess film.
Florian, have you ever seen Napoleon Dynamite?
I've seen it a long time ago. I guess it's alright. It's a weird, obscure reference for this movie, sure.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. But it is weird. It's very eccentric in the intro before they go to the Minecraft world. And I guess it's still eccentric, but it feels more normal for it to be that way because it's in this silly Minecraft world, I guess, after that.
It seems like the real world they've created is more silly almost than the Minecraft world.
I mean, yeah, kind of. I don't know why.
In fact, it's like that's the reality that they've crafted because that's what they already had Minecraft, and then what they added to it was this awful real world, and I think they failed entirely on that premise, you know, because like the first. Well, basically all the time that we spend in the real world is just pure cringe in this movie, and then the rest is a magical, beautiful adventure. But then, like, we just have to be reminded by how stupid these characters are in the real world.
I like that the town they live in is called Chugless. It's one letter off from Chudless, which I think is really funny.
Is Chudless a thing? I'm not familiar with that.
No, it's not a thing, but it would have been really funny if it was called Chugless.
Yeah.
It's closer to Chungus.
It is very close to Chungus, and I sort of wondered, like, maybe it's like a Wizard of Oz situation where the real world is seeping in and they're starting to hear it. But, I don't know.
I bet Hartsy was so happy when General Chungus appeared, you know?
Oh my god, I was. Sadly, I did find out.
Word.
I did find out that there was a character named Chungus like months before the movie actually came out because it was revealed. So it was not a surprise. I knew there was going to be a Chungus, but it was still exciting.
It was.
I never watched the trailers all the way. Okay, I like to be unspoiled of these important events. All right.
I didn't even find out from the trailer. Somebody on Twitter mentioned it. Yeah, they're just tweeting it.
People are just tweeting stuff out nowadays. I don't think he was in any of the trailers. I think his surprise voice reveal was.
Like, I have the Twitter videos on mute. I just look at them so I don't get spoiled usually.
Right.
That's a good idea. But yeah, Florian, I want to get your opinion generally. Do you think this is like a high quality release compared to like a normal movie, or what's your scale on this?
Well, I think it was definitely pretty epic, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it tries a bit too hard at times. I don't know, like I said, the real world segments are just terrible, but I don't know. I think it was a really good adventure. I think it was okay. I have a few notes, of course, but like.
Okay.
I mean, nothing too bad, you know. Why is Jack Black so fat? What is the point? Why?
He's just like that.
Yeah, but why is Steve fat? How did they pick that?
I don't know. He's not as wide as he is tall, but he's pretty wide. He's like as wide as he is long or whatever. You know, the Z and the whatever axis.
But is Steve the same size as any other character?
I don't know.
Rumor has it actually that Jack Black wasn't supposed to play Steve originally. He was just gonna play a random pig character before they casted him as Steve, and Jason Momoa was supposed to be Steve.
Ah, that makes sense. And then Jason Momoa was so terrible at his job that they had to take Jack Black instead. Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
Not enough to kick Jason Momoa off the fucking movie, though, evidently, because he's playing Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison, who is, I guess that's my favorite new character. He does more than the fucking kid does, so I don't know.
I mean, Jason looks a lot more like Steve than Jack Black does, but whatever.
They look like the same guy, except Jason Momoa's thin and he has lighter hair.
I mean,
Although I think that's a
it
wig.
makes sense either way. Like, I think Steve should just be a regular guy. I don't see how he should not be extremely fat or extremely buff. So I don't know.
I think in an ideal Minecraft movie, I don't think any of the characters would be from the real world. That just seems like I guess Steve would be the only one, but like, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that whole premise of the whole movie for that. But
I mean, it was the worst part of the movie, so I would agree. But like, have you seen Jumanji? Like, you can have a really good movie with that premise.
No, I have not seen it.
You think
No.
Jumanji is a really good movie?
Well, the original one was...
Well, the original one's great.
Well, yeah, the original. Yeah.
I mean, I like the new one too, but like the original was pretty epic, you know?
No one's seen the original in 43 years, okay? Or however long since they made it.
The original wasn't about the characters going inside the game, it was the game affecting the real world, right?
I felt like they went into the game somehow. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I guess there was a guy who was trapped in the game and then he came out. No, I don't know if that's true either. Fuck, I guess I'm just corrupted by the new movie now. I guess they were right. I guess it did really replace the old one. Damn.
Does Jumanji have like an extended romance between like someone from the game and someone from the real world? Like,
in the original, it's a cursed board game that affects the real world, not a video game that they get sucked into.
I feel like it should have some kind of romance.
That was the best part, was the romance. But, Erich, what did you think of this?
It was very strange, that romance. We just can't talk, but I guess he's just a good listener.
This movie is very bad. However, kids like it, and kids are going to the theaters to see it. And even if they're making a mess of the place while they're doing it, at least they're having a good time. And
not just
it's
kids,
really
dude.
Not for me.
This is not a just kids thing. Like, teenagers and young adults are doing this. In my theater,
that's what we call kids. Come on, Hartsy.
Oh wow, I forgot you guys are like 40. Damn.
Yeah, I'm 36. All right.
Whoa.
I know, right? I'm almost as grizzled as Jack Black.
Damn. How's the retirement home, Gramps?
I know, right? Yep, just watching TV all day. I'm already there. Okay.
Oh, Hartsy, explain something to me. When Jack Black says chicken jockey, that was not a pre-occurring meme within the Minecraft community. It's just that Jack Black said chicken jockey that way.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I mean, the chicken jockey actually does exist in the game.
I know it exists. Wow. It's just him saying it. That's it. There was no like,
there is no like
big thing before now. Like, it was not like that is insane to me.
It wasn't even good because like this is a bad situation for Jason Momoa. He has to fight this horrible, disgusting tiny zombie, which we know from Minecraft are the worst kind of zombies. And then Jack Black is just like enchanted by it instead of trying to be helpful or whatever.
Yeah, he makes light of the situation by jokingly say chicken jockey. He should have stepped in to help them immediately, you know?
Yeah, I think
joking.
I mean, the chicken jockey is quite notable relative to most of the other Minecraft enemies because he is so formidable. Like if you get one, but it's not because he's like a crazy wrestler or whatever. It's because he fucking he's just so fast, and the game is kind of jank, and it's hard to hit him. So
yeah,
right now chicken jockeys suck.
I can't imagine fighting them on like your tablet or whatever if you're like 5 years old. I think that I think I just uninstall
most Minecraft players.
Yeah.
Awful.
I got the fucking mouse aiming, but it's still like awful to try to get those things.
I really like that they introduced the chicken and then they lower the zombie onto the chicken to create the chicken jockey, just like I assume it works in the game. I thought that was very well done.
Right.
But
well, in the game they spawn together, but yeah, it is. I think it's very fun that he has to fucking get dropped on.
You can't craft them. You can't craft a chicken jockey?
No,
No.
you can't make a chicken jockey now. Funnily enough, and in the Bedrock version of the game, baby zombies can ride any mob. So if there's any type of mob jockeys.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, they
Big
can
jockey.
ride cows, pigs, sheep,
Well,
other
then
zombies.
you would be able to make them.
No, you can't make them. You just spawn like that.
Oh, well, wow, they don't combine? That's tragic.
Oh,
They just exist joined like that when they're from birth. It's pretty horrific.
I don't know. They got a good symbiotic relationship going on.
Yeah. But we got an interesting setup here, right? Because Hartsy, I know you saw it in theaters twice. Florian, did you see it in the theater?
Of course.
Okay, I saw it. I saw the unfinished cut as well as the one in the theater, and
I saw just the unfinished cut.
That's good because I think the unfinished cut is a much better experience because it just adds to the sort of surreal nature of the whole thing.
dude, the unfinished cut, they play Captain Sparkle's Revenge song at some point. What the hell? I would have loved to see that in the movie.
What is that? I have no idea what that is.
Oh, he doesn't know.
I
That might
didn't
be the
notice it
only one
honestly.
that
I didn't
knows.
like. It
What?
didn't seem like anything special to me. I don't know.
All I know
but-
is that they played the Spider-Man 3 music when Jack Black jumps off the
Did they? Oh
the
my god!
cliff or whatever.
I
I'm
didn't
the
notice
only
any
that
of that.
knows Revenge by Captain Sparkle. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is this
What
one of
is that?
your-
Explain
one
that.
of your super
It's a
memes?
Minecraft parody song. A very, very popular Minecraft parody song. Has hundreds of millions of views. It's the most well-known Minecraft fan-made song ever created, and it was
Awesome.
featured in the unfinished cut of the movie, but was cut out.
Okay. The last song was TNT, I think. Was that in the movie?
I don't believe so, but
Yeah, I don't think
that's
so. I'm
also
not sure,
another
though.
very good one.
Yeah.
That one I actually know. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta put TNT in every movie, yeah. Definitely needs to be there.
But like if they featured popular fan songs like the Five Sprays movie did, the audience reaction would be crazy. Like that would have been pretty great, but nope.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know if
the
you can even do
audience-
that if they're
The
willing to do
audience
the rights.
was so in. Of course, they'd be pretty cheap to acquire, but yeah, the audience was really into the movie somehow. It's weird. Like they didn't
Somehow
seem that young.
they were really into the best movie of all time. Wow, crazy.
Well, I mean, like you watch like Lord of the Rings, and people aren't gonna be like, "Oh yeah, here's Aragorn. Here's his catchphrase," you know? Like,
People in your theater like excited and cheering and shit.
yeah, kinda.
Oh, cool! Wow,
I mean, not excessive, but like a little bit, yeah.
damn. You know that really goes to show how exciting this movie is if it can get Europeans excited.
Yeah, what an obsession.
I mean, my theater was not insane and unhinged, which I kind of wish they were, though. I'd have a better story to tell. But they were laughing quite a lot. They really enjoyed it. So, and I mean, most of the people in there were kids, which I mean, good. I'm glad it's not all adults watching this small children's movie, but It's,
I kid you not, it was all like teenagers and young adults, so like 15 to like early 20s. There's no small children there.
That's how it. Or no. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired and getting my thoughts mixed up. But
Wow, sleepy podcasts.
Yeah.
I hate to see it.
one thing I thought of, and I've said this on Twitter and various places now. I'm gonna keep using this joke, but I think it's funny. Sony. I'm just imagining the good people at Sony Pictures watching this and how everyone made fun of it, and now it's still making it like $1 trillion after they released fucking Morbius and Madam Web and Craven and all this stuff, and it made no money. And they tried to release Morbius twice, but now this is the one that actually catches on and people watch a bunch and makes a whole bunch of money. So
I mean, I guess Jack Black is just really good with established IPs. Who knew? Well, I guess he's found his niche. That's amazing.
I'm so sick of his shit.
If any other IP attempted this movie, it would not have done well. But because it's Minecraft, everyone loves Minecraft, everyone knows Minecraft, this movie is selling more billion tickets.
No, this movie is like basically the same as the Mario movie, okay? I'm sorry.
I think it is. I think it might be better than the Minecraft, or better than the Mario movie, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
100%.
don't think that's like I think people enjoyed the Mario movie more than they enjoyed this one, but I mean, like, they're pretty
I think
similar.
the Mario movie had wider appeal than this. I think this is appealing mostly to kids, young adults, teenagers, essentially, that have fondness for this. Mario has several generations of people who like Mario, and
yeah, but there's really
we'll see
only
a
one
movie based on
generation. Minecraft only really has one generation of people. Like,
That can't be
early-
right.
No,
Oh.
Gen Z and Gen Alpha are both.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
Minecraft
two
is
generations.
huge.
Well,
Like,
millennials-
considering it's only one game. It's amazing.
Well, it's been huge for 15 years now, so I
Yeah.
guess like 2 generations. Yeah.
I mean, it sold like what 300 million copies or whatever. That's
It's
right around the
literally
box
the
office.
highest
it's made,
selling
too.
game.
Yeah, I think I played the alpha and I thought like, wow, this looks like shit, and I never played it again until you guys brought me back onto it. But yeah,
Yeah.
like people were into it back then. It's crazy. I've been waiting for this Minecraft fad to die for so long, all right, and now I guess I'm joining it.
At what
instead
point?
of-
I was gonna say, Florian. At what point is it no longer a fad, and it's just a sensation, or just a?
Look, I was hoping for it to be a fad the entire time, all right, and then I guess when I got into it, that's when it became an established game, all right.
Yeah, like,
When you got into it, that's what made it
yeah.
established.
Yeah,
It
that's what
wanted
gives
to
it
be a
value.
fad, like The Binding of Isaac. That was a fad, you know. It came out kind of popular and immediately died off. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, when I played Minecraft with Jack Black and I pushed him off the tower, that's when it
Yeah,
became
yeah.
big, all right.
Oh, that was you?
Unfortunately, Florian, I know enough about these things that I know that was PewDiePie and not you.
No way, PewDiePie did that too. Damn, Jack Black really got it
Him
wrong.
too. Yeah, you should have had his
It was nice
Elytra
of Jack
wingsuit.
Black. It was
I
nice
like the-
of Jack Black to pretend like he's never done before with PewDiePie since he did with you first.
Yeah. And we've all seen the clip
Well,
with Florian.
he's-
It's got like 12 trillion views on everything, so it's really unavoidable.
Yeah, he's just a good actor, you know, that way. Like you could never tell that he's done it before the same way.
Yeah.
You think Jack Black has ever played The Binding of Isaac or knows what it is?
I bet he does. He's like one of the only celebrities who I think actually does play and knows like probably a lot of video games and not just
Yeah, he
like
made
two of
he
them.
made that song about his favorite video games, and sadly, I don't think Isaac was in it. I mean, I probably
Yeah.
would have remembered. So I'm like pretty sure, but I guess I could be embarrassingly wrong here. But yeah, I mean, he's a gamer, so it's likely. But he's a console gamer, so maybe he's only seen like the latest iteration or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, Isaac is big on consoles too. So
Yeah, they got it on
that's
on
cool.
Switch and PS4 and whatever.
Well,
so.
Isaac is like slowly growing, and I guess it's still growing. So, like, I guess the chance of people having played it will just increase over time.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I just got into it like a couple months ago, so crazy.
Yeah, it's got its hook in you finally.
Yeah.
Florian, would you trust Jared Hess and Jack Black and the whole team who worked on this to make a Binding of Isaac movie?
I mean, I sure would, but I think it's probably up to Edmund, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's made so much money now. It's kind of insane how successful this has been, honestly.
I mean,
I-
that would be
Yeah,
really
Isaac.
crazy if Isaac actually became like a blockbuster.
Yeah.
And then maybe finally make Isaac 2 in like 10 years, and then
It's not a very
Flop.
marketable story, though. I can imagine a lot of people would be pretty angry about an anti-Christian movie about a kid running away.
I mean,
from his
it
mom
seems
and
like
stuff.
nobody has ever been angry about the Binding of Isaac, so I guess it just works.
It would have
Guess
to be an R-rated movie, which would cut its potential audience, especially if it were like a Jack Black, Jared Hess movie anyway.
Wow, it would
Right.
just be like the Deadpool of video game movies.
Yeah, I mean that could be fun, you know. There's also like no characters in it, but there's no characters in Minecraft either, and they made that work.
Right.
So
And it would kind
Oh
of
my
have
God.
to be animated too, because you can't cast a 5-year-old child as a character in this universe.
Can you imagine just Isaac growing up in school, and then like one day the kids just never see him again, and then you see them being sad and everything? That'd be a great blockbuster. Yeah, they should definitely do that.
yeah,
But yeah, he dies in the chest in the beginning, like 5 minutes, and then the rest of it is like the world mourning him.
Yeah, well, I guess you still have like his fantasies of finding mom all the time, you know.
Right?
Who knows? Maybe they do a seance to look what he's up to or whatever.
To bring him back to life.
Well, probably not that. Who knows?
It could be great. It could just be a horror movie about people, talking to his ghost and have nothing to do with the game outside of like the name of the ghost.
Yep, Isaac, the horribly screwed up ghost.
Yeah, he comes out and he says, "I am Isaac."
It'd be so good, yeah.
What? It's Jack Black being Isaac. Holy shit!
Oh.
What are your thoughts on the supporting character? I don't even what's her name, like the traveling zoo lady who's in this.
I don't remember.
Ah, well, I don't remember any names, but I guess she had she was a real
Such memorable characters, such an amazing cast.
Well, I know Steve, I know Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison, and I know Henry.
Well,
I just don't know her, so
I don't know Henry's
sister's name?
either.
I don't know her either. So.
Those two are like
the real world characters are not memorable, okay, but the game characters they've done them well.
Yeah.
What are the game characters? The evil pig woman. What are the other in-game characters?
Well, she had a pretty strange name, but there was certainly General Chungus that nobody would ever forget.
Those aren't really characters.
And that was definitely a character. He had the most talking lines out of any Minecraft character, surely.
Right.
Probably.
And the villagers, those are pretty great characters.
Yeah, they're characters in the sense that like the Mario NPCs, like the Goomba is a character, and the Koopa shows up in the movie. You know that's we got the creeper, we got the zombies, we got the chicken jockey. You know, that's like what the characters are in this, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Did a pig or a cow appear at any point in the movie? I don't remember. I don't think a pig did.
There's a cow. There's no cows in the unfinished one, but I did notice there was one showed up in Steve Land and danced around with the pandas for a second. Yeah.
But no pig, sadly.
Yeah, I guess I kind of remember that.
Yeah. You can also hear a cow sound effect. Like whenever they make a joke, there's like a 50% chance that they'll play this cow sound effect, and you can hear it right after he says "I am Steve" and everything, and it's the same. It's like to underscore how bad the joke is. Every single time they play this like depressed cow noise.
I did not catch on to that. What?
They kept doing it over and over. I don't know.
Wow.
It's stuck out to me.
I mean, I've only heard that you've said this. I've not noticed it, but those jokes were pretty bad, so maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. But sometimes they just have it playing in the background anyway, like just on its own.
Well, there's just cows, you know.
I mean, yeah, but they have the one move, and it's not like a move from the game. Like some of the enemies and characters have like their game sounds, and some of them do not. They have like random sounds, and it always catches me off guard when there's a new one.
Wow, can't wait for this to be added to the game.
Yeah, you should put all the sounds and stuff. They should really try to like mold the game to be as close to this film as possible.
Right, they should make it hyper realistic too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely got. Well, I guess that's probably the Minecraft 2 style. You know, it's gonna look exactly like this.
Yeah.
So you thought this style was gonna be awful, Hartsy. What did you think of it in the end?
I like the way the world looks. I like the way the world and terrain is rendered, but some of the Minecraft creatures I do not particularly enjoy. Like the animals and the villagers, I wish they went a little bit more in the cartoony video gaming side rather than making them look super realistic. But overall, I'm okay. I'm happy with the film. I like how the world looks, and I think that's the biggest thing, the most important thing.
I guess it's interesting because, like, if you look at Minecraft specifically, like, it looks kind of ugly. So I guess they didn't have much to work with, but then they chose this weird realistic style, which I guess was kind of ballsy. So I guess that's good.
You know,
I'm glad it worked out.
The best part is most of this movie isn't even CGI. They just went to the Netherlands and filmed, and this is what it looks like. Yeah.
Really? I can't tell.
This is what Notch was looking at when he was making the game.
Right, yeah.
At the end of the unfinished cut, they make Minecraft. They call it like Block Blasters or whatever, but it's footage of Minecraft.
That's basically.
Yeah,
Wow.
but in the finished one,
they
they make it a fucking like boring pixel fighting game for some reason. So
I'm kind of glad it didn't end up becoming Minecraft in the actual movie.
I mean, why not at this point? Like I think that would have been a perfect way to cap it off, as if they became famous game developers making Minecraft.
I guess maybe Notch had some kind of clause where they couldn't do that. He had to.
I don't
be
think
the
Notch has
creator.
any involvement, or
I think they bought him all the way out of it. Yeah,
He's out
Yeah, I
completely.
guess so.
Yeah.
I guess he got.
they don't
paid
invite him
off
to
now.
anything anymore either. He's not in this or anything. So
Wow.
In the second movie, they should have a new villain called Botch, who is an evil, Nazi antagonist who everyone hates.
they could.
Well, they probably shouldn't, because I think the community probably still likes Notch, right?
Oh, the community hates Notch. A very few
Really?
select people still like Notch. Yeah.
It depends,
Why?
because
What-
he hasn't been super crazy on Twitter for 6 or 7 years now. The height of it was very long ago, so a lot of
It's
people
been
have
a
just forgotten or
long
don't care.
time.
So
It's been a long
But-
time since he's
But
supposed to be paying attention.
realistically, he just made the game, and then Microsoft probably made it worse, right? So I think he should still deserve most of the credit, right?
I mean,
most of the NPCs and stuff in it is probably from the Microsoft era at this point, and that's been
yeah, most
10, 15 years almost.
Yeah. I mean,
Really?
without Microsoft's involvement, Minecraft would not be as big or good as it is today. I don't think. There's been so many massive updates since Notch left.
I'm shocked to hear that, because they bought Skype, and then they really fucked it up. They tried to make it like Discord, and then eventually just gave up and retired it.
And they also lost the fucking entire game when Zoom became the big thing. So even though Skype had existed for years and years and years, somehow Zoom
Right.
comes and eats their lunch.
I think they've been
Yeah.
treating Minecraft fairly well, except for the Bedrock edition, which sucks. Java is still really good to this day.
Yeah,
much
Microsoft is
better.
mostly hands off as far as the game's content and updates and stuff, and they've been very hands off on the PC Java edition, but they do
Right.
mandate Bedrock, which is crap, and all
Yeah,
sorts of stuff
Bedrock
like that.
is poopy. Bedrock is bad.
Wow, it's shocking that they only made one bad choice that everyone has to live with. I thought there'd be many.
Yeah, and I mean,
Right.
it is a necessary evil, I think, to have another version and stuff that you can port to anything really easily, because they're not going to build it from the ground up every time there's a new PlayStation or whatever, but it
Well,
is.
why didn't they just make it good?
I think
don't
one
know.
day the scary reality that Java edition will be discontinued will happen, because Bedrock is so profitable. It's everywhere on every platform. I genuinely think Microsoft will shut down Java one day.
Maybe,
It's
but
very sad.
they'll keep letting you download it and just get mods or whatever for it, so it'll
Right.
probably be okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean they must make money from the dedicated servers and shit, right?
Well,
I mean,
here's
they
the
probably
thing.
keep it around.
Java Edition has no microtransactions. It's a one-time purchase, and you own the game forever. Bedrock Edition has microtransactions.
But you literally pay for a server, Hartsy.
Yeah, I do, but it's $7 a month. It's not
That's a lot. If that's every month, that's pretty good.
I guess if you have 1 million players that all have servers, but
Yeah, I mean those realms are pretty good. I think they probably make a decent bit of money.
right, yeah.
Probably. But we're getting close to the end of our half-hour block here. So any final thoughts on this grand Minecraft adventure?
I think there's probably a lot more depth that we could dive into.
We could, but the time, the sun is coming down. It's almost the end. So
Oh, God, I hate when suddenly the sun turns into the moon, and then they draw attention to it several times in the movie.
yeah, it's scary.
It's terrible.
Mm.
I
But,
hate the night cycles.
I think this movie it portends bad things for the film industry, but overall, if you just go and see it and you hear people cheer a chicken jockey or whatever, I think that's a good enough time, So it's fine.
I'm surprised that Erich is the killjoy on this one and not you, Purple.
Yeah, but watching this, you guys saw the Lego movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Compared
The
to
Lego
any good
is,
movie, this is
a
dog shit.
million
Yeah.
times better
Yeah.
than this.
Wow.
And it's you have a similar philosophy where it's like it's about creation, it's about using like the stuff in front of you and building something interesting. This movie is not about that at all. It's kind of just a really generic adventure, and like I don't think the positives of Minecraft are particularly well elucidated from watching this movie. So to me, like they pretty much failed to sell this game to me. It's just for people who already like the game and can make references to it and can say chicken jockey.
Yeah.
Come on, did the Lego movie sell Legos to you?
The Lego movie like revitalized the whole Lego brand by like a lot, so it absolutely did.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
it was Lego was like falling off.
I mean, we know that this movie is popular with the kids, but like, Erich, are you gonna play Lego because it's the Lego movie?
I love Legos.
Wow.
Lego's great.
I don't know if it's about the Lego movie, but like the Lego movie kind of reinforced why I love Legos and like that whole creative ability to make whatever you want with them.
Yeah, I don't think the Minecraft movie did enough with the Minecraft world, because it could have gone the Lego movie route, because it is literally the same type of idea. It's this big infinite world where you can do anything, build anything, and the only limit is your imagination. It's literally the same thing, but whatever.
Wow, I thought you at least liked it. Damn.
So I do like the Minecraft movie, but it could have been so much better.
Most of the creations they make are not super inspiring. Like they make a lot of iron golems at the end. He makes the tater tot launcher, which you cannot make in the game. Same with the
that's
chuckets.
lame. Like,
and there's only two scenes where characters even build anything. There's the tower that Henry builds at the start, and then there's Steve building Steve Land in the intro scene, and that's it.
Wow. But I guess it's more about the survival of the game. Just like survival mode. That's what we always play, isn't it?
Pretty much.
That is what we play. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I thought this movie was pretty cool. Okay, because like, so it doesn't explore like the creativity as much, but like, I like how hard it tries. All right, it's very sincere in that way. Like, and it doesn't give a shit about how embarrassing it is with Jack Black's giant gut hanging out and Chase Momoa being like so eager to be the new Ken and failing at it so hard. All right, I'm damning it with faint praise, okay, but like it's really trying. I don't know. Just give this great movie a watch, all right? Surely you won't regret it.
Watch the unfinished cut.
I think our world is so much better than Steve's world from this movie, 100%. I mean, it's 10 times better actually.
Yeah,
so, it is what it is.
We don't have to work at the chugless potato chip factory, so.
I mean, like our Minecraft world, it's so much better than Steve's world.
Well, yeah, that too, yeah.
Oh, I was confused by what you said there too. Yeah, God, the life of these kids. What does he get bullied? I don't even remember if he gets
bullied. The bullies snip the little wire on his jetpack. So.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that sucked so hard. And it was not like in an inspiring way where it's like, oh man, he's really gonna learn how to craft and then he's gonna show them up. I mean, he does, but like, it does not feel rewarding in any way.
Yeah, and all the real world stuff feels very tacked on. So. Yeah.
It was pretty strange that way.
I think Henry should have crafted a gun and killed his bullies. I think that's how it should have ended.
Yeah, he should have learned to solve his problems with violence, like in the game, and then they turn into a piece of tainted meat or whatever.
Absolutely. But that'll be it for our Minecraft special. Thank you guys for watching. Florian, what do you have to plug today?
Oh my god, I've been so lazy for so long. I don't even know if ever I'll make anything again.
You gotta make something. You gotta.
Yeah, I gotta be like Steve. I gotta find my mine or something.
Yeah. And Hartsy, what do you have to plug for us on this blessed day?
I'm in the same position. I haven't done anything in a long time.
Oh my god.
But I occasionally stream on YouTube, and maybe one day I will upload a video again.
Hell yeah. And Erich, do you have anything to plug?
Yeah, you can play with me on my Minecraft server. It's huge. We've got a bunch of people on there all the time. just building a whole bunch of shit. I've never once been there.
Building giant versions of mobs from the game, but you just build them really big.
Yes.
Hell yeah. They want you to do that, you know. That shit's in like it's in this movie, it's in the Lego sets or all that. So they're really into that idea for some reason.
What is the Enderman? Can someone explain that to me?
Oh, the Enderman, he's tall and he's dark, and if you look at him, he comes and fights you. He's like normally neutral, but if you look into his eyes, he fights you. So and he has his own realm.
Is he, though?
He's like a spooky evil alien from another dimension where he has like a big dragon, and the Ender Dragon's like the main boss. Like Malgosha is not a thing in the game at all, so I don't know, why they went with that instead of the Ender Dragon, but you know,
right, yeah.
Hopefully we'll see that in part 2.
Endermen are probably like the coolest enemies in the game, and he appears in 1 2-minute scene.
Yeah,
Don't look at him.
He appears in one scene and he makes Henry feel sad. That's all he does in this. So
yeah.
But thank you guys so much.
Returns.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching our Minecraft episode. Goodbye.
Chicken
Bye,
Jockey.
Steve. Oh.
Yeah.